What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the Dollhouse with Sage and Terry. Jalil. We got a special guest from the 8th floor. And he didn't use the elevator, he took all the steps. DJ Dan. Came to us straight from Weekway Park. He came and gave you some heat early in the morning. You had brunch.
away me up in space. Music is the best perfume.
Tonight we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna do the interview early. So we want Dan, since he came all the way from the 8th floor, and recorded his breath. We're gonna let him rock out for the rest of the show after the interview. No interruption. Don't forget Sage is on the way. She went to stop and get some glasses. Trying to get extra strength.
Far away up in space, then there should have been streams growing on like never end. Music is the best part of
Dan rock.
Music is the best part of
this weekend, this past weekend.
Music is the best part of Music is the best part of
So if you missed it, he came to give you a replay, but not with the same song. Because his arsenal is big. One Radio, the Dollhouse,
far
featuring
away up in space.
Gary Celine, Smooth PRO, Stormy Norman, and Terry Phillips. We got the Soulful House Nation up in here, and they brought tips. That's how you come up here.
I see you feel a brother. You know it.
Look who just came in. She got the glasses, I think.
You know it.
They didn't have
what's up,
strength.
everybody?
They didn't have her maximum strength.
I said, what's up, everybody?
You know you do.
I apologize real early for leaving y'all here with this. It wasn't my bad.
Zero glasses. Got to 4.25.
Welcome to the Dollhouse, y'all. We done rose up to the 8th floor with DJ Dancing. That baby doing it for the OGs with them little decks, okay? Y'all OGs, he's representing for you. Y'all got him, he letting you know them little decks still matter.
That's a cute controller. That's a cute
They ain't no
controller.
cute. Some of y'all got some cute D's y'all walking around here with. But he letting y'all know that them decks still work. Them little decks and all them little things still work. Hey, everybody. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm appreciating this day.
What's up, Denali? Denali. Look here, look. Oh, that's right. I'll do all the reading tonight. We don't need you squinting because then your eye will be closed. Anyway.
Did you bother saying hello to everybody on?
I said hello to everybody.
Okay.
Zoom on
Twitch,
down.
YouTube, Mixcloud. I don't need your help.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Because you're trying to read it and you ain't see it. Just a
Hey,
blank
y'all.
screen. What's up, Clark? It's right here. Can y'all type in caps, please?
Yes,
Try to help the cause.
the Dollhouse is still being hijacked by Terry, y'all. And y'all are still witnessing the hijacking. The Ball Squad sent their representative to continue to try to take over the Dollhouse. I don't mind it. At least he consistent. We women love a consistent man, don't we?
Jigsaw, what's good?
Jigsaw, what's up, baby?
Tyson.
Yo, just say 828.
Oh, you saw the number.
Just say 828. Hey, baby.
Nah.
Just say
You say
8.
the numbers. You say the numbers, but the
8.
numbers always come up bigger, and I'll say the letters.
No.
So that's Tyson's what?
Just 828.
And then wait.
What?
LG Clark.
Where's she at? Where's she at?
Clark.
Where is Tyson? Is it a male or female?
That doesn't matter.
Why?
Because all that you say the name.
She's standing right in front of you though. I got him so high.
Now I know.
And it's a love divine.
Now, what's LD Clark?
Look, LD Clark. 51. That is a 51.
Jigsaw got a number too. What's Jigsaw number?
Jigsaw got his 40. Go ahead, Dan. He represent. We going up to the 8th floor to the Soulful House Nation, baby.
We're going to interview him early.
We gonna interview him early. We started late. How early do we do? Well, when we gonna do that now?
No, you can give us. You gonna let us know.
See, this is like Mo T. I don't know what to do. My sugar. Mo TV. Mo TV. Mo TV. Mo TV. I want to do a dance so bad right now. When you take me where I have never been. You gotta get out the car and do Momo dance. And I know you feel me. Ain't no get out the car. And I know you're with me. Yeah. What's up, baby? All of y'all, yo. Let me tell y'all something. I keep telling
Seal,
y'all.
what's good, Seal?
This time is rough, but we getting through it. I'm getting through it, y'all. And I'm gonna come out on top of this. My father is really bugging out. He told me the FBI is after him, y'all. So keep praying for my daddy. All I can do is laugh about it, but I'm always so serious. We got it Mo TV.
Let's get a sound check.
Mo TV. Got it. Here's the sound check. It sounds phenomenal on Twitch. On Facebook, probably.
Seal, you're on Facebook and so come on
Hey,
Facebook. Come on over to Twitch.
you need to come on over to Twitch, honey. You know what Facebook do. Dan, we're requesting a smile upon your face.
Say, Seal, DJ, don't
That's all you gonna get. That's all you gonna get.
don't smile.
You ain't gonna get a bigger smile than that. But we're gonna check out early because we had some technical difficulties. So forgive us for starting late. Okay, technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. LD Clark, that's Zoe for short. You have to change that name then.
LD Clark, how does Zoe become short? Inquiring minds want to know. Come on. Listen, I told y'all before, and we told y'all again and again and again, this weekend is a Eddie Nicholas. Hey, baby, need a dime. Listen, I'm not gonna sound bipolar. He announcing stuff and this saying y'all name. This weekend.
Barbers, what's up?
This weekend, it's the weekend to end the summer. It is going to be a fine musical weekend. There's a
What's up,
whole
Eddie?
bunch of stuff going on.
It's stuff on top of stuff.
What stuff you going to be on top of?
Whatever stuff I can get into.
Ooh, you better go ahead. What's your stuff? You nasty.
No,
You want me to read
no.
all of this?
No, that ain't gonna work, Norm.
He gave me some ant letters. Here, there. Let me see what you do with it. I'll admit it. I can't see none of that. Dale, what's good?
Awesome days of music in Jersey you got. Saturday, September 17th, the Playful House Music Festival. Cedarbrook Park, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Playful legend, Roger Scott, Nubian, Rockette, Elvis Lawrence, DJ legend, Timmy Redden. Also Saturday, September 17th, 12 to 8 p.m. Soulful House.
I will shout out loud.
The Tropical Park, 1300 Winslow Avenue, Union, New Jersey. Tent City, featuring Byron City.
Proud of you.
Ray, D-Train, house music artist Mike DJ Antoine Parr, DJ J Star,
To
DJ
make your
by Roxanne Shantae, DJ Cool B.
There are a million ways
Then put your fly clothes on, celebrate, and support a great fly on this visit. Continue to head to Shades of Black, launch party, 7 p.m. to midnight, live performance,
when
live.
you
Will track,
and join the rest
and more.
of the world.
It's going down
I
at
will
the
hold you so tight
30,
when you
33, past 33,
put myself.
South 21st Street. gonna turn hers up.
What about now? What about now? What about now? She said we can barely hear either one of y'all. We're going to take a brief break shortly because, as I stated, we had technical difficulties. None of my own. You know, it's always the men's folks. They always got stuff going on.
Under blue skies, some say there's magic in the air, like a gentle breeze.
Listen, we come to you by any means necessary, and it's happening tonight by any means necessary. Dan is doing his thing with that little ass deck. I mean, it's about this big, y'all. You know how it's about literally about this big. It's about that big in focal view. I kid you not. It's really that big. Uh-oh. Lord, we trying to make it work, y'all. We trying to make it work. When they come here, you know, DJs come here from wherever they coming from, and everything happens. I come here from wherever I'm coming from. They come from where they coming from. They be forgetting stuff. That's what's happening, y'all. Don't tell nobody I told you. Let's go. The poor Norm, he just on the roll. But Norm, like, Norm said, I don't work hard for no other show than this one. Norm be on the roll, y'all. And I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. They trying to work it out, though. Because we had to get here for y'all. We had to. Kevin, what's good? I see you. Kevin, what's good? I see you, honey. Barbara, don't listen. When y'all DJs come up here, bring your clothes. They ain't going wild. That's what's going on. Don't tell nobody. That's okay. It's all right. Listen, we having fun. We gonna have fun, and we doing what the heck we doing. You working that little deck over there, though. You working that deck. How much juice we got?
In my heart,
don't worry, Dan. When you do what you do, Dan.
it gets torn apart.
Y'all just don't understand what they do. They working hard to bring y'all to tune. They are working hard back here.
But it hurts me.
I don't have my phone. I can see all the people working back here just to make it happen.
Why must we struggle?
There's a whole bunch of people up here in my head to make.
Maybe you can find some consolation.
Cass, knock it off.
Why must we struggle so hard? Maybe you can find
I
some
don't like this.
consolation.
I don't like y'all, man. If y'all only knew what is going on behind the scenes, I wish everybody could have a whole view of this. Shout out to everybody. Work it. I love it. Listen, the dollhouse ain't just music, it's an adventure. It's not just music, it's an adventure. It's a safe place. It's a place to get your soul right. When your spirit is in distress, you can come in here and make it feel better for 2 hours. DJ Dex, what's good, baby?
And if you don't know what tomorrow will be,
Big James, what's up, boo? Hey, Dave.
God gave these to me.
Sir Wiggins, what's good?
Why must we
working so hard. I can't go live twice on my phone. Wow, y'all. Hey, look like a bunch of busy ants back here trying to make it happen. Come on, Dan. I tell every day, so what? It's the beauty of the business, baby. It is the beauty of the business. Those daggone Chevettes over there. That Soulful House Nation, they deep in here and they making it happen. They are making it happen for you. I had some chicken and salad. It was good. Come on, Dan. Work that little deck, Dan. Well, we gonna work that 20%. Dan working that little deck on 20%. Work it. Listen. Work that mother. Work that mother. Work that mother. Whoop. He's working it on 20%, y'all. Woo. And he doing it so cool. Yes, you see him. Woo. Let's go, Dan. Charles, what's good? How are you, darling? T. Simmons, what's up, baby? Julio, come on. This Saturday, make sure y'all out at Union. And this Sunday, make sure y'all out with me. Come on. 40th Street Park and the Railroad Saturday too. Wait a minute. Union got something going on Saturday. They got this festival happening Saturday. Plainfield is happening Saturday. And Terry said, I'm at the daggone railroad. Come, go puff a cigar with Terry, y'all. Be Out Loud is dead too. Wait a minute. And one. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's an experience. Jamie. All the boys down there. The ball squad is at the ball squad is at the railroad puffing it too. And they puffing it too this weekend. Let's go. The Barbers and Mugs this Saturday as well. Be there if you wanna. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Thank you, Charles. Irvington is gonna be a little different on Sunday. Come on. Woo. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Well, it's over here in the ridge. It don't want to be turned up, Joy. 7%. He went from 20 to 7 quick. You OGs be working it out fast. Them OGs be working them percentages out. Hey, look, we making it count. We gonna make it count. That little deck doing this thing. We on the countdown, y'all. And Norm is out on the prowl. We gonna figure it out. We winding it down. Let's see what the guys do. Let's see if the guys can come through in 6%. Here come Norm. What Norm got? Oh, shoot. Y'all just don't know what's going on this side, Dave. Known as a ladies' man. Known as a ladies' man. Known as a We got some cables missing, Dave. So we trying to improvise to keep few minutes so we can make this happen and see what we gonna make the little deck work.
Between me and you,
Look at this, y'all.
got somebody between me and you.
They are so it's such a bunch of busy bees in the background. That's all right. Work that 5%, Dan. Work that 5%. Make that 5% count. Let me see what you do with the 5%, Dan. Dan right now, DJ Dan is right now a 5%er. Whoa! Terry about to make. Yo. Come on, Dan. Dan is a
This is serious, house heads.
What?
Let's
He's
talk
coming
about
back with
house
Momo,
music
baby.
and how it makes me feel.
Come on. Woo. How it make you feel, Mo? One and two. He said, put up 4 fingers. He had 4%, y'all. He had 4%.
This is serious, house
It's
heads.
serious house heads. Come on. This is serious house heads. Yo, it wouldn't be the dollhouse if it went smooth. I just tell you that.
Let's
tell
move.
you that. Let's move.
Let's work.
work.
I
Come
said,
on,
let's
let's
move.
move.
Let's work. Let's move.
Hey, stop.
Let's work. I said, let's move. Let's work.
Wait. I thank y'all. I swear. I look forward to laughing. I appreciate. Yes, I do need. Oh my God.
This is serious, house heads. Let's move.
Listen, Dollar.
Let's work.
That's what I want to say
I
right
said, let's
now.
move.
Dollar.
Let's work. Let's move.
My
Let's
eyelashes
work.
sticking
I
together.
said, let's move. Let's work. House music is my life. House music is what I live for.
This Terry back
House
here trying to
music
dictate
makes me
what's
do
going
things
on.
I didn't know
We
was
getting ready
possible.
to.
When it comes to getting on that dance floor and
you know
moving
what?
my body.
We gonna make sure you bring
When
it back
you
with
hear that
Momo.
beat, that
Make sure you
talks
bring
to
it
you,
back with Momo. And I want
and
you
you
to come
just
on over here
find
so I can
yourself
talk to
riding
you,
to the
okay?
dance
That's
floor
what I want you to
when you
do.
have no control.
That's exactly what I want you to do. Come over here and talk to me. We gonna sit him right here. In the meantime, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. They trying to fix some stuff. The men folk always messing up. That's what happened. Don't be trying to. They just trying to fix some stuff. So we gonna talk to Dan right now. He gonna come on and mosey on over here. Don't tell me to cut no camera off. It ain't on you, Terry. The camera's on me, Terry. Dan, what's good?
Hey, I'm good.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
Listen, I'm coming to you live from the 8th floor.
We on the 8th floor. We on the
Get
8th
ready.
floor.
Get ready. Get ready.
Dan,
Uh-huh.
what happened?
You mean just now?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I
So,
just want you to
but
calm down. Just
You
say
know, you know what? Let me tell you something.
what happened?
Sometimes you're moving too fast.
Okay. See,
Okay.
them old folk, them OGs. I told you he was doing the OGs with the OGs with the little decks. And sometimes you old folk be moving too fast. Slow down. Go ahead.
So anyway, so I have 2 laptops that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
So my files got corrupted.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not gonna even get into how
that's
that
an old
happened.
man thing.
Anyway, the files got corrupted, so I had to change everything over.
Okay.
And so what happened is now I have 2 laptops, and I'm running the 2 laptops trying to get them both up and running.
Uh-oh. That doesn't
So-
sound easy.
Well, I tell you what. Well, depending on the program, it takes days to do it.
What the?
Yeah. So let's say, for example, when you have a lot of files, I mean, for those who some are gonna know what I'm talking about.
So it's a legitimate thing when these DJs out here claiming that they lost all their music.
Yeah, it really can happen. So
okay.
with me, so now to switch hard drives, I had to transfer all the music onto another one. But this is when the fun started. That was the easy part because I can, But what's exciting is when you leave the chargers on the other laptops.
But in that, I bet you all y'all men wish y'all could just switch out hard drives.
Well, you know what? I tell you what. So I had a backup hard drive. I backed up my stuff. So, but
shout
the
out
thing
to
is,
the backup
and then I always
hard
carry
drive.
a flash drive just in case.
Okay.
And anything goes wrong. But I didn't. I usually carry 2
He
to
got
3
a butt.
batteries with me. But since I was working on them, like I said, I hate when I do stuff like that.
But it's just showing your ability to work with what you have.
I gotta tell you, that's like saying
No pun intended.
That's like saying, okay, well, I know you want to clap, but you no longer have any hands. Now you could do it. You can figure something out, maybe, but it's just not the same.
Hey.
God bless the people who don't have any hands.
If
but
I didn't have hands, I wouldn't be able to have my bracelets. That's not.
It's well, you'd have to
It would
maybe
be
have a hook on the end or something.
He said a hook. Oh my God!
So,
Some of y'all need. Shout out to the hook.
So, I got to tell you something. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. I got to tell you, I will never, ever. Now, I got to tell you, over the years, I've forgotten different things, but I've never forgotten.
You ain't forget that little deck. That little deck doing what it do.
Ready to roll. I'm
That's
all
okay.
set. Uh-huh.
And I know, and in his defense, Dan been ready for y'all for a minute. It's been quite an adventure to get Dan back here. He had his date, then somebody over there messed it up, and we had to. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We had a good time, but Dan is back.
I'm back.
And we trying to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
And we all the way on the 8th floor. Okay? We are all the way on the 8th floor. What do you have? Your summer's been you've been a couple of places this summer.
I'm very happy. As you know, I was at Weequahic Park
Yes.
on Saturday.
Yes.
So I got a chance to play there. What I will tell you is that I want to play longer.
Well, I'm getting ready
But,
to say this
but,
before
you know,
you.
uh-huh.
I want you promoters. This is my words. It's not Dan. Stop playing Dan out. Dan don't need to be first. He don't need to be short. Dan is bringing it. For whatever reason you think somebody else need to be before him, you're wrong. Because Dan is bringing it. He can bring it, and he bringing it. But go ahead. You wanted to play longer.
Well, no, I mean, I think
That's
that's every.
usually
I think that's every DJ.
I think that's a man thing. Y'all be wanting to play longer, but
Yeah,
it don't
I mean,
work out that way, huh?
Yeah, so you got to kind of go with what you got. So
Yep.
now I tell you what, there's pros and cons of everything. One of the pros of when you're playing and you say you've got an hour, 2 hours, or whatever, hour or less, then that means you got to come hard right from the door.
Thank
From
you.
the door.
Ain't no build up. I'm like, what? I don't get the DJ with the build up, and you only got an hour. I don't.
Yeah, you got to kick the door down when you come in.
Come on, and to hell with what need to be played. Make them play after you.
Uh-huh.
You make them go hard after you. Am I
Right.
correct? That would be.
Well, yeah. Well, and that's true. I mean, now let's say like you have some situations where I've played where they have a lineup, and sometimes they have what's called an opener, and the whole purpose of the opener is to warm the crowd up, just like you have let's say you got Chris Rock as your headliner comedian. Well, the comedians that come before him got to be funny, but their whole job is to warm the audience up for when the headliner comes on. Now it's different in these festivals because it's like you got to go hard.
Right.
It's all about. You're not getting that second shot if you don't kill it that time. So it's a little different flow.
Now with that, that brings in mind. conversation that I've had a couple of times over the years. DJs sometimes allegedly show respect to that other DJ because they're the opener, because they're warming up the crowd. They won't play certain songs. How do you feel about that? I personally feel you need to bring it, like you said, to help. It's so much music out here. Make that DJ go in make him do his homework.
Okay, so now watch this.
Okay.
So
He said, watch this. I'm watching. I'm
I
watching.
say, listen. All right. So when I opened for Mark Francis, which was a big deal
Whoop.
at Mr. East. All right.
Shout out to Mark Francis.
So Mark said, listen, Dan, go hard because there's so much music out there.
Right.
And, whatever. Some DJs are like, no, let me rephrase that. It's probably going to be more of a club that says, hey, wait a minute, I don't want you to kill him. Only because our headliner is that's really who we want to go hard. Now, I know that because I've been in those situations. I used to play clubs back in the day. So it's kind of like if you were opening, then you would open, you would warm them up, and that's it. And you're supposed to save like the hardest stuff for the headliner. But again, it depends, But again, like a Mark Francis, who's like off the hook, that's a guy who says, no, hey, listen, I want you to go in.
But wouldn't that be a testament unto the DJ that can come after that underdog DJ that warmed up? And if he played all the hottest stuff, wouldn't that be a good, well, not a good thing. I have seen it piss quite a few off because I've seen it happen. But a real DJ knows his music.
Right.
So if those three, it's pretty hard to not play the same thing if you're that DJ that's trying to play the hottest songs.
Got you.
3 or 4 DJs in and you're the headliner. Why is it that those 3 DJs have to not play certain songs, regardless hard or not, because that headliner is coming?
Well, again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you that in reality,
you're not going to bag me into this.
Some situations are like that.
The
but
clubs.
Here's what I will tell you. Again, if you get a guy like Mark Francis who's just totally like about his music, who's on his game, and he knows he's going to rock, it's like I don't care what you play.
Right. My point. That's a real DJ knows his music.
Now, here's something else. All right.
Correct.
Let me just shift the analogy real quick, unless you want me to stop talking.
No.
Okay,
We need you to keep talking. That's why. We need you to keep talking. That's why. Y'all. That's why I'm talking.
Right.
Like, why are y'all talking so much? Your mic ain't on because you're not right there.
So
You over there helping. You right there with the board. My back is turned. He want me to turn around. Your mic on.
Well,
I'm on.
I'm gonna tell you my attitude about it. All right. So, for example, like I'm just gonna switch the analogy a little bit.
Okay.
DJ analogy. Anyway, okay. So many people consider Michael Jordan the best player to ever played the game. Okay. Many people do. Okay. You can argue back and forth. My personal favorite was Magic Johnson. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because Magic Johnson could play any position.
Come on.
All right?
Yep.
Now, for example, when he had to play point guard, he played point guard. He had to play when Kareem was out, he had to play center, and he played. He played every position. So I look at myself, the way I look at me is that if I'm playing, I need to be able to play any position. So
Come
fine,
on.
if I'm
Real
opening,
DJs.
If I'm opening, then hey, I need to be able to do that. If you're closing, then you need to be able to do that
And hold the crowd.
And hold the crowd. If you're in the middle, you need to be. So I watch. So listen, I've watched, for example. Again, I'm talk about local guys. Like let's say you get a bill. Let's say with like Beloved and Jihad. Well,
that would be this Sunday.
Which is actually this Sunday. I was getting to that anyway. All right. So you have those two headliners, and now if you talk to them, they might be humble about it. But let's keep it real. They are headliners. All right. When you talk about, and especially in this area, but if Jihad is in the middle somewhere, which is typically not, he's gonna bring it. If Beloved is at the headliner or in the middle, he's going to bring it. So I'm just saying that, you know, if you're really gonna play, then you just gotta go from where you are. Now, some songs you can repeat. I'm not saying that that should be a thing. I mean, what I mean by that is like, so let's say Billy Bob played the track.
Shout out to DJ Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
All right.
He's been getting a lot of work lately, by the way.
Do y'all realize y'all just sat here and talked about me in my face?
Okay.
Because y'all talked about Sunday.
No
and
one
y'all
cares.
just talked about the headliners.
We don't care.
And I'm the opening DJ. So what y'all trying to say?
Well,
You better bring it and do what you got to
Listen,
do and
listen,
not care what
I'm
the other
just gonna
DJs going to play.
songs, okay?
So
And
that's
you're
what you
gonna like the
always
song-
do.
And you're going to like the songs that I play.
Okay, and there it is. And
Okay?
there you
so
have
there
it.
ain't no such thing as opening and closing to me. It's called play the music.
Okay. All right.
Why you
so-
come in with that?
Okay.
You came in hot.
All right.
Because y'all was sitting here talking
But
about
nobody
me.
asked you.
Okay.
Why you bring up Sunday?
Okay.
Because he said Jihad and Beloved playing
and-
on the same card.
And
that
then you
would
said
be
Sunday.
Right, but
And
we
so
didn't
now
mention
who-
Terry. You see how he
and,
trying
and,
to make
and that's
it
another
better?
thing. You ain't even mentioned my name.
We
Wait
sure
a minute, wait a
did.
minute. Hold it.
I never
You know
do.
what? You
I
did-
do it.
Nah,
I say and Terry
Okay.
every
Wait,
week.
and
I
say
say,
it with some respect on it. Terry, Talil.
All right. So.
That's right,
Okay.
Dad.
So
Take
watch
it,
it.
take it
so,
back, Dad.
So watch the conversation. All right. So.
He
said all right.
watch the conversation.
So they let's say they go on as headliners, but see that does not mean that they are going to put in the best work. That does not mean, because what I'm saying to you, and I'm not saying they're not going to do that. Of course they're going to do their thing, but I'm just saying no matter what position you're playing, you can call whatever you want. You got to bring it. You got to
Pretty
bring
much, yes.
it. And especially like in this festival environments where you get maybe an hour, 2 hours, something like that. So it's not necessarily about someone who has maybe a bigger name or not. It's like, and again, I go back to Magic Johnson. Wherever they put you,
you gotta
you
bring
got
it.
to bring it. So that's it. So now you have on that card, you have several people. You have, for example, Terry. All right. Now Terry is a dope DJ. Now you got to also recognize, and this is like keeping it real.
One
You know,
second.
a lot
I
of
don't know
dope.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to answer this.
Okay.
I don't know if we got sound, Nora. Caller from the 211. What's your name and where you calling from? Where we at?
Yeah, you got sound, but you got it muted. 16.
He said I got it muted. Caller from the 201. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey Terry, don't worry about it. You're first. Just do what you have
That
to
sounds
do.
like rock in.
Wanna,
That's one.
let's start over. Caller from the 201. What's your name and where you calling from?
Mark Francis.
Mark, you see how they try to cheat me up in here?
What's up, Mark? I just want
Mark,
to say
they
his
try
name.
to cheat me like that off here, Mark.
Well,
He
again,
got this.
First of all, why y'all have a New York number?
What?
Not in Jersey. That's
Why we got what?
a New York number. And you're in Jersey. But no, Dan. What I always told you, Dan, is one thing about DJing is you can't worry about other DJs if you're playing before them. You got to
I
make
agree.
a name for yourself.
Come
I
on.
agree.
Right? Because it's like meaning like if you played before me when we played Mr. East, I could have a bad night, and I could probably have a bad night. But you have to go in because you never know who's listening and saying, you know what, I like how he played. Never think about one thing I stress about. Don't worry about what I'm going to play. If you go and play Western Place, play Western Place. Because I'm over Western Place.
Mm-hmm.
But some people, when they play with us, they think like, oh, I'm going to sing these records for Mark and Jihad or Beloved. No, you have to represent yourself. Because if you don't play your A game, then I do gigs sometimes, and I get there early, and I'm like, dang, you going to say this for me? You going to make me win? No, you have to go in. And I get it. It's all we can mix some new stuff in there, but I think like when you play before a headliner or other people, you got to show what you can do. And keep that crowd going. Never say, that's what I told you then when you play. I said, listen, go with the energy, and you did with all the energy when you played with all the energy.
Right.
So what do you say
Right.
about we've had this conversation several times over the years, Mark. So totally agree with what you're saying. But that opening DJ, you know, a lot of them play safe or they play, Terry, since he wanted to put himself, someone in Terry's position, to come hard or to go hard. They said, well, why would I go hard? It's nobody here, or it's...
Well, I think we're at a point that people do come out earlier. Back then, didn't. But you got to realize what people that are not going to dance, they're probably going to still be there hanging and listening to the music because we're at the point of people coming and setting their tents up. Like I heard Dan did his thing early in the morning.
Right.
He was very good. He was different, right? And that's what it is. I think, I've been there. I played the opening set. I know. But you know what? Whoever was there, I made sure they're like, Dad, you're not an opener. You're kind of good. I always give up to Dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dad heard me come play at Cherry's, opening it for this guy all the time, right? Mm-hmm. And when the crowd came in, the guy kind of like took me off. And Dad was like, you know what? I'm going to give you your own night. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to get that opportunity to get your own night. Yeah, openings right now, sometimes we do that in Jersey, but if I go travel overseas and playing with a headliner, I might have to open. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be crowded, but you still got to bring your A game.
Exactly.
Right? And I get it. We look at it, but just that's why I always tell people, and I always told you this, Dan, record everything you do. Mm-hmm. Because I treat it as when you're recording, you go like, yo, you missed my set, but I got it. Mm-hmm. And people will check it out. Like, wow, it's going to happen. But it's just, that is tough playing. We're starting at 12, so no one's out there. But you know what? Somebody's listening.
But somebody's listening.
Right, but here's my thing. This is what I was saying, too. Like, Terry's a dope DJ. Terry could play mm-hmm. in any position. And that's my point. Mm-hmm. That's why I like Magic Johnson, because Magic Johnson, no matter where you put him, he's going to shine. And he would shine, again, whether it was playing point guard, whether it was playing forward, whether it was playing center. And I'm saying that just because you're the opener, in my mind, it just means that you gotta be thinking Magic Johnson. I'm a shine here.
And you just gotta push it for people to come out. Mm-hmm. And with people like you, as a person, no matter what time you play, they gonna come. Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
Because look, people won't come anytime, no matter what it is. Just like for us, people are like, oh, what time you get on? I'd be like, I'm opening. Why they got you opening? Oh man, I gotta get there early. You just gotta make up lies. It's just. No matter if you're opening or close, I look at like me. Sometimes I'd rather play in the middle now because closing, people might be tired. You might be just be word out. Mm-hmm. They out there all day, 12 o'clock. Oh, what time you get on? What time you get on? And even if you're not even on the card, you still get asked, what time you get on? I'm not on the card. Mm-hmm. So right. You gotta live with it. But I look at it when you just go. I'm very stern when I'm out. I just try to perform because you never know who's listening. You never know who's going to enjoy you. If I'm first, if I'm second, it's just I try to go in, act like I always try to play like it is 100 people out there. That's the motto.
Right.
I'm playing like it's 100 people out there already. Mm-hmm. So when you ever hear the recording, you're like, yo, you going in. Uh-huh. Well, how many people? It was packed. You're like, in my head, like, man, nobody was there, but I needed to go in to keep that energy.
I don't think that
you don't want to play like nobody here, record for record, like ain't nobody here. You don't want to do that.
I don't think it's necessary that it should be this fight over who plays what. Yeah. Even it's way too much music out there. If you know
way too
your
much music, so that's why I never worry. What I try to do is at least try to come early to see what the person is playing before me because I don't want to repeat it. But sometimes I feel like I'm on some different stuff,
I know that's right. Yeah. Eddie said, in the case of Weekway Park, one can use their set to create a journey, build the set. There is so much music, and Jersey loves classics that have staying power. Take us back, bring us forward, and rock us out. Boom. Go ahead.
Let me say this. I went to Weekway Park, right? Uh-huh. And I told Dan, I came up to Dan, and I watched this whole set.
Okay.
And what did I tell you, Dan? I said, I don't care where you play. If you open like you close.
Right. I agree.
And I
That's
meant that
correct.
too.
I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
open like you close, because it don't matter.
I mean, the closer to me, like Mark said, the closer to me is at the
Got
that's
the
the
easiest
weakest.
job.
Yeah, because
'Cause
everybody tired. They ain't playing. They just like woo.
They done had all them
You
nutcrackers.
got a bunch of wooers and two steppers at that point. So you gonna play whatever you playing, even though you the headliner. That's a weak spot to me.
No matter what, I'll say this, that if you got 10 people or 20 people in the park, those 20 people deserve a good time.
I
So
agree.
you give it
Yes.
to
I agree.
Even if it's
Yeah,
the 20
yeah.
that's building
Man,
up.
I have
That's
fun
why-
with 20 people right in front of me dancing all night. That's good for me. Sometimes, you know.
The real DJs for the day are the middler, the ones in the middle, when everybody's there. The ones that didn't, they
Cool.
came, they coming to leave. The ones that's leaving early, those are the real ones that are being listened to.
Well, again, that's why I say, and I know I said
And then
before,
and then what you're supposed to do too is when you go in like that and play first, you're making that promoter saying, you know what, I put him in the wrong position.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
And that's gonna make that promoter say, you know what, I need you here. I remember my first time in Lincoln Park, the thing Anthony told me, I need you to be in this middle. I said, okay. I said, but you know, everybody else, I'm kind of, it's bigger than me. He's like, no. I need you here because I need energy. I said, okay. You know, people, so that you playing first going in is going to show him, like, you know what, Dan had the best set for the day, actually. You know, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Well, again, I know I use the word Magic Johnson a lot, but I got to tell you,
Very close to
no
basketball
matter
game.
what position you're in, you got to play that. You got to own that position, and that's
I
really what it
agree.
is, huh? You got to own it. And you know, and a lot of people, you know, on the Keep It Real side, a lot of people talk about like the opener, like it's like a downtrodden
Right.
position.
Mhm.
It's not.
It's
That's the guy.
It's not.
No reference to man or woman who sets the
It
tone.
sets
If
the
I
tone,
play,
yes.
if I have to play with me, Jahar, Naeem, and me, who got to open? Me. I'm the young. They're the veterans before me.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta open.
And you do
Right.
your
If I gotta
thing
play
every
with-
time.
If I gotta play with a Louis, a Timmy, or Morales, who gotta play first? Me. You know, so it don't
You
matter.
gotta look at
It's
this thing like at a festival. You gotta look at it as a relay race. That first runner
just-
needs to get a good
Uh-huh.
start, because
Yep.
that's what's going to.
Set
When
it
you
up,
pass
set the
that
tone.
baton, it's got to keep going, keep going. Less work for the ones in the behind. But that first runner is. If you way behind, y'all just lost that race. Terry.
That's
Terry,
right.
you better not
Hey,
bring him behind.
we when we did
We
with
gonna be
Justin,
all right.
With the kid
That's all
Just,
I'm
when we played with Justin, I opened up Jahar 1 second, and let him close.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Right.
we left him at the time, and he finished it out very well.
Nice.
So I think people, it's just, you know, people looking at here like, I need to be here, I need to be there. Man, to me, you let that promoter pick where you need to be. And if he wants you there, you know what? I feel like the Basement Boys play too early. That's my opinion, right? They were on too early, but that's how they set it up. So, you know, they have to understand, like, next time can't put them there, you know?
One thing people need to understand, that if someone comes and asks you to do their event, party, whatever you want to call it, they called you because of what they saw in you. So what
Correct,
they saw in
yeah.
you don't go and change it when you get there, because, you know, all of a sudden you want to. No, this is what he brought you there for, that energy. You keep that same energy, because that's what he wants you to bring to the. He wants you to market that.
Okay, you
Yeah.
want to take your seat?
But, yeah, I have a good one.
I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you.
I won't see y'all this week, and I'll be away.
Where you
DJing.
going?
I'll be in North Carolina on Saturday, and then
Can you bring
DJing
back
in
a t-shirt?
Baltimore on Sunday. So I'm flying.
Oh,
I'm flying around.
man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll put my
I'm
Twitch.
in Charlotte Saturday, and then Baltimore on Sunday. But
Shout
I'll
out
be-
to where you
that's
gonna
my
be
key.
on. Where you going? What is going on Saturday? Where in Charlotte?
Saturday, Charlotte, I'm at, I can't, I'm with in Charlotte at Steve Howard's party called Orbit. And
Okay.
then Sunday, I got to fly after Charlotte, fly from Charlotte to Baltimore to play in Baltimore with Quantize Records, having a big
Nice.
10-hour party. Actually, so
Rock out and
so-
do what you do, baby. Rock out.
All right,
and do
y'all
what
enjoy
you
your
do.
night.
Thank
All right,
you,
Dan,
Have a safe
Dan,
trip.
man, Dan from the fifth floor.
Yeah.
And Mark Franks is my favorite headliner.
Mark, Norm said
What
you are
happened?
Norm said you are his favorite headliner. That's what
No, I'm just Mark Francis, man. Ain't nothing special.
he always says that you're his favorite. You are his favorite.
Thank
You are his favorite, hands
Thank
down.
you.
All right, baby.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right.
All right,
All
good
right.
night. Right now, bottom line, Eddie said, bottom line, your name is on the bill.
That's right. So
That's what matters
it's
right
time
there.
to go to work.
Your name is on. If your name is on the bill, on the flyer, on the lips of the people, you better get out there and play. That's what you have to do, hands down. Ain't no question about it. Forget what's going to be played. You cannot foresee somebody else's desire to come up, because they might not even play the track that you're trying to save for them. Why are you trying to save tracks anyway? Get out there and do your thing. If people know you, they don't know you, get out there and give them because they might have came there to see you and not everybody else anyway.
Not
Play
only
for
that,
your supporters.
when you play, that DJ might not even be there, so he don't know what you played. So he coming
Right.
in just on a limb.
Joy said, that's why I'm going to Delaware, because my brother is out of town. Go ahead, Joy. All right now. Well, it don't look like they sound like they fixed it in here. Maybe I moved too prematurely.
We can still talk. Then they'll let us know when it goes up.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, just like to reiterate, Saturday we got the barbers, mugs,
Barber
cookout
mugs.
at Weekway Park on the 22 side from 12 to 10. You already know how that's going to go down.
How?
Mugs.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's in the chat rooms, all of them. Twitch, YouTube, Mixcloud, Facebook. Y'all doing y'all thing. I'm so proud of y'all for continuing to hang in there with us, regardless to what's going on. JL3, I seen all your comments. Every last one of them. Terry, play what you need, what you feel. Let them figure out what they need to play. And I'm doing this without my glasses, so y'all better be proud of me.
JL3, so what is not just a word. That's my attitude. I'm
Well, you better get
have a
up
good
there
time.
and stop trying to be so cool.
Well, listen, the cool is in me.
You're
Now-
not cool, Terry.
I'm cooler than cool. But anyway.
That proves you're not
Listen,
cool.
one thing I want
Who says
everybody to
that?
understand, and this goes for DJ, artists,
Thank
whatever
you,
the case may
Dave.
be, is that you're never, ever going to please everybody.
And you shouldn't try.
So just please
Your supporters.
yourself and your supporters
And gain
and
a
be
few
pleased with what you
more.
did. Be pleased with what you did.
If you gain two new supporters when you go out, you've done your job. You don't need to please everybody, like he said. You will. You're gonna have people that claim they don't like it because they're waiting for the headliner. You're gonna have them. You're gonna have the complainers. Who cares? That's 1 out of thousands. Keep the feet moving. That's all you do. Keep the feet moving. Make them want to come to the dance floor. The dance floor open, y'all. That's what it is. The dance floor is now
And you're
open.
not going to make everybody dance, neither.
Nope.
Understand that. I don't care if you're playing in a bar, a wedding, a festival. Everybody is not going to dance. But that doesn't mean you don't give them music to dance to.
What with everybody not coming out to dance?
I understand that, and there's nothing wrong with that.
What-
What I'm saying is you give them music to dance
No,
to.
I was because a
whether they
lot
dance or
of
not.
people figure like they're not dancing. Everybody's not coming out to dance. It's
They
a
got
lot
their
of good
spot.
head boppers out there. That head bop.
And foot tappers.
Yes, you out there for this.
Some of them even do the sage shimmy.
All right. They listen. They playing music over here, but I can hear it.
The most important thing
Yeah,
that you got to understand
He's
is that,
doing his thing over here.
support these artists that sing, DJs that play when it gets cooler. Because it doesn't end when the park ends. Some of these guys do this for a living. And
I know that's right,
and ladies, some of these ladies and men do this for a living. So if they're doing an event and they're singing their songs, doing their tracks, or they're playing them records, and it's $10, $20, come on now. You saved money all summer long. You should have $10, $20 to go to this event.
Maybe.
How much a nutcracker?
I don't drink nutcracker.
$10.
You right.
So
you people that's nut cracking, he's telling you to save your money.
And some of y'all ain't, I mean, come on. You saved a lot of money because you bought food to the event.
Okay.
So you didn't really buy nothing from the vendors, whatever the case may be. Not many. I'm saying the vendors make their money, but they could make a lot
But just
more.
support. I mean, the bottom line, we're not going to gauge people's pockets. Just support. Support. I mean, if you had something, you selling your cookies, you want people to buy your cookies. So, you sell whatever you selling. Get out there and support the people.
Support these promoters.
Support the
artists,
promoters.
DJs.
Go ahead. All of that. Support. And not only a DJ. And stop putting down other DJs because you partial to a certain DJ. Stop doing that. All DJs, it's a lot of music out here, and a lot of DJs want to play it. Stop making them feel like they can't play it because you're not.
It's okay to have your favorite song, your favorite DJ, but like she said, don't disrespect the others that play as well because you're entitled to that favorite.
What are we doing? All right, I'm tired of talking to y'all. I'm tired of talking to Terry, y'all. We ready? We ready? We ready? We ready? We ready? We ready? Come on, Dan. You can do it, Dan.
Give us a thumbs up if you're ready.
You can do it, Dan. Listen, y'all don't understand what Dan is under right now. He playing on something totally different than what I want to see what he does.
That's Magic Johnson up there.
That's Magic
Johnson. He's playing the position now. He's forward.
Listen, Dan is showing y'all his talents right now. And I'm going to turn it back over to him. Y'all listen. I just want y'all to listen to see what he does with it and appreciate it. Come on, Dan. Because he's playing on somebody else's system all that time. They've been working in the background trying to make some music happen for y'all. And none of this Dan stuff. None of it. Work Dan.
Once again, the Dollhouse on BKS1 Radio. Best kept secret entertainment. DJ Dan, the 8th floor.
I like it.
Now the Shazam Zone.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! Get it, dead. He got, wait, he doing this thing on a little bigger deck. Okay? His deck got a little bigger. Technology, I tell you. You too can get a bigger deck. Come on. Woo! That baby said I could work with any deck you hand me. Ha! Do your thing, Dan. Do your thing. Show off, why don't you? Make them come up to the 8th floor, baby. Make them come up to the 8th floor. Let me tell you, I've had DJs come up here and fold under a whole lot less pressure. Real DJs do what real DJs do. Let me tell you something. And today, DJ Dan set the bar in a different type of way. He gained more respect. Woo! I love you, Mike. I love you, Missy. Give my baby a hug. Come on. Put some ones up for him. Just let him know you appreciate the hard work and his willingness to keep on going and going and going and going. He said, I'm not letting them down. I'm not letting your people down. Work, Dan. He got his hip going. Work it, Dan. JL3, you see what he did with it? You see what he did with it? Come on. Listen, them OGs be doing the damn thing. Ah! Get it. What's up, Sharonda? What's up, Denise? Love is love, love is love, love is love.
You may write me down in history.
Come on.
With your bitter, twisted lies.
Woo!
You may trod me in the dirt, but still like dust. I will
Give it to
adapted, he adjusted, and now he's bringing it. What's up, Sharonda? JL3. Ken, what's going on, my brother?
And up next at 9:30. At 9:30, y'all, the Cypher. Live in the Cypher. This weekend is hot, y'all. It's hot, hot, hot. Terry over here playing with somebody else's phone. Work, Dan, work, Dan, work, Dan, work, Dan, Dan, Dan. And we apologize once again for the technical difficulties, but Dan, it ain't about the issue, it's about the recovery, baby. It ain't about the issue, it's about the recovery. Hood, what's good, baby? Woo! Dan doing the damn thing. I wish he had a little longer, but hey, the show must go on. Stop encouraging him, John. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't do
it. Once again, the Dollhouse, each and every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. BKS1,
Yo,
the best kept secret.
And the best kept secret in house music is the Dollhouse, baby.
Bilal, what's going on? You got DJ Dan that came from the 8th floor. He had to go back up to the 8th floor. Came back down, went back up, came back down, and he thought for it.
It's been a fine evening. I want to thank each and every one of you like I have been. You guys don't understand how much y'all saved me. Y'all keep me grounded. I look forward. This is about the only time that I look forward to right now. These 2 hours are the highlight of my week. And it's almost the only time that I breathe. And I thank y'all. I thank y'all for holding it down with me. It's not going to be this way always. I love y'all. I appreciate you. And I thank you. Ball squad up. Ball squad up. Woo! It's the best kept secret in house music. The Dollhouse, baby. I am the devil in the mix, the Dollhouse is same. And I enjoy y'all just as much, if not more, than y'all enjoy me. And we gonna keep doing what we do, keep making it happen for you each Wednesday.
Everybody put a 1 up there for Dan. I want to see all the ones when he wake up tomorrow.
I love you more, mama.
Get those ones in the room. Let you in on little
Hug
secrets.
your loved ones tight this week. If you love somebody, let them know. If you appreciate them, let them know. If you care, let them know. They may not be here, or they just might not be the same when you encounter them the next time. Come on, Dan. You got a few more minutes. Anything you want them to know, Dan, before you go?
Mic on?
And then Soulful House Nation. Coming to you live from the 8th floor. Hey, listen. We're going to be switching up the format of Soulful House Nation. You heard it here first. We're going to have a little different flow. We're going to go silently to Twitch, but the show is going to have a different flow.
All right, now. Get ready.
So that's how that's going to work out. So listen, I want to thank... I want to thank Terry, Sage.
Momo, you play too much.
and Brad, Stormy Norman,
Come on.
for being so kind under the circumstances.
Oh, listen, we make it do what it do, baby. We make it do what it do,
Adapt
and
and
you
adjust.
did.
Remember I told you when you told me what happened at the Weekway? I said you always adapt and adjust.
Listen,
That's what you did.
He adapted with that little deck and got the little deck got a little bigger. Come on, Dan.
A little bit.
He got a little bigger deck. What that deck do, Dan?
This Monday, by the way,
Okay.
on the show, we're going to have, if Wendy Williams was in Soulful House Music, that's our Monday's guest.
Okay, Nettie.
You got it, Nettie. If Soulful House had a Wendy Williams, it would be Nettie.
Well,
Ladies and
Nettie,
gentlemen,
thank you for taking it over because they used to say it was me. You can have that rain, sugar. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. But it's all right. All right, Nettie.
So, yeah.
Revolution
So,
is not
super excited
rerun,
about-
brothers. This revolution is live.
Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Now you want to show off. Now you want to show off. Make it happen, y'all.
You made Norm
Thank
like his
y'all.
hard drive again.
Listen, Norm said, wait a minute, I didn't know I had that. Listen, it's something when the DJ can play with somebody else's deck. Make it do what it do. Make somebody else's deck do what you want it to do. Here you go. Listen. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Love yourself. And do it all on purpose.
Once again, don't forget this weekend,
This revolution
Saturday,
is not a rerun,
Sunday,
brothers.
we got a lot of
This
events
revolution
going on.
is live.
But more importantly, be safe, be careful, and stay blessed. Peace.
Peace. I love y'all. Thank you. Good night.